Friends, you're watching Flavors and it's me Sakshi, your host in those. In today's episode, we are making a world famous recipe and that is of a pizza. And this video is dedicated to all my Jain friends as we'll be making Jain Pizza. Full of flavors and full of tastes, we are going to prepare a basic Indian Jain pizza. So, let's get started. Friends, so let's start making our Jain pizza. So first in a pan, I'm gonna add in oil. This is just about a teaspoon. So the oil is heated up. Now let's add in our capsicum. So these are 2 large capsicums chopped. So now we'll cook this for some time. So friends, this is been cooking for about 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna add in my corn. This is 3 tablespoons of corn. So friends, let's proceed with the seasoning. I'm going to add in some cracked black pepper. About half teaspoon. White pepper. Half teaspoon. This procedure, actually like the pizza base is pretty mild. So this procedure with all these seasonings would add in really nice taste to the pizza. Now chili flakes for that spice. Now mixed herbs, half teaspoon. If you don't have mixed herbs, then you can avoid adding it. Now I'm gonna add in basil, just a bit. Now I'm gonna add in oregano. I've already added in mixed herbs. I'm just adding like 1/4 teaspoon. But if you're not adding in mixed herbs, then you can add in more. Let's mix this. You might have noticed we have not added in salt. This is because if we add it now, while the vegetables are hot, then they would lose water, which we do not want. So we'll add salt in the end. So keep in mind, if we do not want to entirely cook the vegetables, it's just like 30-40% cooked vegetables. Now we're gonna off the flame, and then I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of chopped paneer. And stir that in. Adding paneer is optional, but it really tastes amazing in the pizza. Now let the mixture cool down. Friends, now our mixture is cooled down and I've added salt to it. Now let's make the pizza. So here's my pizza base. I am using a small size over here, but you could use a bigger size as well. And I have baked this in the oven for about 5 minutes in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius. So now we can proceed. Here's my Jain pizza sauce. To make it, you can check out my video on how to make the sauce. I'll be giving the link in the description box below. So we'll be spreading this sauce all over our base. Let's pour in a generous amount for the taste. Alright, so this has been done. Now time for my grated processed cheese. Just a bit right now. And then my topping which I made, we'll place in that. So this has been done now. Now again a generous helping of cheese. This is processed cheese. Amazing. Yes, so this is it. Now I'm not gonna bake this in the oven again. So this is like the classic street type Indian pizza. If you want, you could still bake it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the cheese has been melted. So as I'm not gonna bake it, that is why I've already baked the base. So now let's serve it. Friends, our delicious Jain Indian pizza is ready. This one's like baked in the oven. It looks so amazing, doesn't it? As you saw, it's not at all tough to make a Jain pizza at home. And instead of the pizza base, you can also use some toasted bread and just place the stuffing over it along with the pizza sauce, and that would be a quick recipe for a bread pizza. So Do try out the recipe, it tastes really amazing, and tell us how it turned out in the comments section below. Till then, it's me Sakshi signing off. Goodbye!